my East Portland family, on this historic day right here at Turtle Crawl. The Prime Minister just broke ground for the Port Antonio bypass. We'll start at Turtle Crawl and come out by Norwich. $81 million worth of road work will be done.
Jamaica is rising, and this time, the winds of change are blowing through the lush hills and misty shores of Portland. A parish known for its untouched beauty and timeless charm is now stepping boldly into the future. On June 26, 2025, Prime Minister Andrew Holness took to the soil of Portland to mark the beginning of something that could shift the destiny of this region forever, the groundbreaking of the Port Antonio bypass. But don't mistake this for just another road project. No. This is a carefully orchestrated move to unlock a hidden engine of growth, a bold 18-kilometer bypass that aims to bridge more than just geography. It's connecting people to possibilities, communities to commerce, and a long-overlooked parish to national prominence. This monumental initiative begins with Phase 1, stretching 7 kilometers from Norwich to Turtle Crawl Harbour, a route selected not by chance, but by design. This inland link will replace the outdated and vulnerable coastal path, introducing a robust 4-lane roadway fortified by median safety barriers, integrated bus stops, new bridges, and an upgraded drainage system to handle Jamaica's increasingly erratic weather. It's not just wider, it's smarter, safer, and built to serve both the morning commuter and the nation's long-term future. Port Antonio, with all its natural splendor, its rivers, waterfalls, quiet beaches, and cultural heritage, has remained on the sidelines of Jamaica's economic transformation. Limited infrastructure, congested routes, and exposure to flooding have boxed Portland in, leaving it both literally and figuratively off the main path of progress. The scenic coastline, while postcard perfect, is no match for the rising sea levels, intense rains, and erosion that now threaten the island year after year. And so, the Port Antonio bypass becomes more than a detail. It's a lifeline. Carefully planned and relocated inland, the road is elevated to outsmart storm surges and flooding events. It is climate-resilient infrastructure in the truest sense, designed not only for today's commuters but for the climate realities of the next 50 years. Jamaica is no stranger to nature's fury, and this time, we are building to withstand it. But what truly makes this bypass transformative isn't the asphalt, it's the access. Once cut off by rugged terrain and risky roads, the deep interior of Portland is about to open up. Small farmers with produce to sell, artisans with craft to share, tour operators with untold stories, and family businesses tucked in the hills, all stand to benefit. These once isolated communities will now be part of a broader economic stream, flowing with tourism, trade, and transport. The government has committed over $81 million to construction, alongside a $521 million Jamaican dollars investment in land acquisition. Over 200 parcels are included in Phase 1 alone, and the National Land Agency has already begun the acquisition process under the guiding principles of fairness and legal integrity. Compensation will be structured, transparent, and in accordance with the Land Acquisition Act, a firm assurance to landowners that development will not come at the cost of justice.
And it represents the dawning of a new era of mobility, opportunity, and resilience for Portland. We made a clear commitment to modernize Jamaica's infrastructure and ensure that no parish, no town, no community is left behind. The Port Antonio Bypass Project is the latest expression of that commitment. It represents an investment in Portland's growth, in tourism potential, in its ability to attract capital, create jobs, and build wealth for its citizens.
Picture this: a modern cruise ship terminal on East Harbour welcoming visitors from across the globe, luxury hotels and hillside villas tucked away on the scenic Folly Lands, a restored Musgrave market turned into a lively cultural hub with a charming pedestrian promenade, and a waterfront park inspired by Montego Bay's Harmony Beach, offering locals and tourists a shared green space with a view. Add to that a redeveloped marina fit for private yachts, a multi-purpose amphitheater for sports and entertainment, and the sprawling Boundbrook Urban Center, nearly 150,000 square feet of new business and civic life. This is not urban sprawl. It's intentional, thoughtful, and high value. It's a bold but balanced future, one where the soul of Portland isn't paved over, but uplifted. Yet in all this, there remains a guiding principle: preserve Portland's soul, the quiet charm of the parish, its gentle pace, its warm, rooted communities. Those must not be lost in the race toward modernization. The bypass was designed with this in mind, ensuring development respects identity. As the road stretches inland, so too must the culture be carried forward. That's why community consultation and ongoing engagement are not just promises. They are built into the process. Spearheading the project is China Harbour Engineering Company Limited, CAEC, under the strict supervision of the National Works Agency and the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. A partnership focused on delivering quality, on time, and on budget. Every pour of concrete, every steel beam, every blueprint scanned and approved represents something more than just infrastructure. It's a declaration of faith in Portland's promise. Don't just watch change. Be a part of it. Share the story and spark the conversation about Jamaica's next chapter. And so, what started as a groundbreaking on a quiet June morning becomes a groundwork for a greater Jamaica, where the East is no longer forgotten, where connectivity breeds innovation, and where dreams of balanced development no longer live only on paper. The Port Antonio Bypass is not just a project. It's a pivot, a shift in trajectory, a step forward not just for Portland, but for the entire nation. Follow Jamaican AI for updates, insights, and bold vision shaping our island's future. Because progress isn't just about reaching the destination. It's about building the road to get there and making sure no one is left behind.